Great day, great day. How are you? It's the full moon, December 29th, 2020. What a heck of a year it's been. A lot of growth, a lot of learning. Some really good people have left us. If your family, if your loved ones have passed on this year, we definitely want to acknowledge them and send our love and support to them and their transition as they move forward. And yo, great day, everybody. Great day. How are you? I'm back on this thing again. It's the full moon, and so, Red Tail Hawk, also known as Tanvis Sanders. And I'm an Indigenous American. I advocate for Indigenous issues. You know, I have a nonprofit that I'm co-founder. We do education and a bunch of other things. But today, we want to just say good day to you all, and I'm hoping all is well. As a part of our indigenous cultures, we've always acknowledged the solstices, the full moons, and the new moons. And so just wanted to share a little bit of that from our perspective today with y'all. So yeah, let's see. Well, okay. So I guess first thing is, we do the fires. I do fires. I'm actually really close, personal to my fires, and so I acknowledge them and I light my fires on the new moons and the full moons. For us, for my culture as an indigenous community, the new moon is for what we want to bring in, what we want to draw into the new to the space, and full moon is for the releasing of energy. And so, you know, sometimes if you follow me, I do fire circles, and I have them in Philly and a couple other places, DC, Atlanta. And so, when we get together during our full moon and new moon fire circles, we set intentions, whether we want to release during the new moon, and whether we want to draw in during the new moon, and then we want to release during the full moons. And we write down our intentions on a piece of paper, and one by one we respect each other and we throw them in the fire. My fires be public, and so we don't want to, we want to respect. We want to respect everybody's culture, everybody's traditions. Not everybody does everything the same. And so that's definitely something that we want to make sure that we bring to the circles. If you ever come to one of ours, we want to respect everybody that's there. And then also, make sure you do your thing. And it's a beautiful thing. I give a lot of people opportunities, particularly in the summertime and in the springtime where it's warm. The children get to come out and play. The adults get to sit down and, not have to draw and deal with a bunch of stuff. Can just be around nature and be around other individuals that are trying to balance themselves, ground themselves, take your shoes off and ground yourself into the earth, into our mother. And so, yes, man, what a heck of a year. Indigenous peoples all around the world are growing. We are learning how to communicate with the larger world population, different entities and structures and organizations, and that's what time it is. So we definitely want to acknowledge that. We want to acknowledge our traditions and our culture. We want to start making those things habitual part of our existence, and that's when they become a tradition. And so, this is something that we offer, me, the fire circles with my family, with my friends, and those that choose to associate with us. And so, wanted to share that with y'all for today. Last few days of the year, and so we look forward to a great year in 2021. Now, opportunity for people to be who they truly are, and want to make sure that we have our intentions be pure. The reasoning behind why we are doing what we are doing. Let that resonate with inside of you. Don't let anybody else determine that for you. This year has been a really reflective year for me personally. A lot of interpersonal connection and growth, and acknowledging, my strength, my weaknesses, my desires, my, to accomplish things, my service to the community, and the strength and the power that my service offers me internally to be able to drive my fire, feed my soul, paying attention to my spirit. Real quick, somebody was like, spirit, soul. Like, I thought that was the same thing. What are you referring to? Red? Some people call me Red Tail. My dad called me Red. My name is Tavis, But what I mean by that is that your spirit is something that's transferable. Your spirit changes all the time. And the spirit is that energy, that you carry with you, whether it be happy or sad, whether it be something that is a balancing force in you or unbalancing, whether is something that offers you the opportunity to see success and or to, find an opportunity to, figure out where you lost it and then to get back on your feet again. You're happy, you're sad, your anger, your frustration, your determination, your that thing, that energy that we carry that shows in others. That's the spirit. Your soul is the real you. That you that knows what it wants, that knows what you should be doing. That internal you that says, hey, our physical body should be moving forward in this way or that way. And so for me personally, I deal with a lot of different components of my interpersonal relationship with self. I have the mind, definitely got to pay attention to the mind. You got your body, your physical vessel that is being manipulated, being controlled, and being moved by, what's happening here in the mind. But also, it's your spirit, your emotions, what you carry with you, paying attention to those things. And then last, but definitely actually the first for me, is your soul. What actually offers you the opportunity to be here, what speaks to you with respects to your energy force and what you determine and what you do here in the real world. So, soul, mind, body. Those are my concepts. And again, I'll say soul, spirit, mind, body, but it's really soul, mind, spirit, body, because your mind controls the emotional state of being. So your mind controls the spirit. Your soul is what feeds the whole of you, and your body is actually the vessel that your soul carries itself in. So you got to pay attention to the body so that the soul can be full. You got to pay attention to the mind so that the body doesn't go in chaos. That spirit allows that negative energy to come into your existence if you don't balance yourself. And so I hope I made some kind of sense for y'all. It makes sense to me, and this is what helps me. And so, let's get started with that. With that being said, indigenous peoples, we got a lot of great things and great opportunities coming up. I'm definitely going to start sharing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start saying, okay, look, this is going to be the subject topic for today. Our first conversation is going to be about self-determination. And so get ready. If you got any questions, anything like that, email me at indeed.edu@gmail.com. And then maybe I can go over some of those questions. So I'm gonna give y'all a week. And so next week, we're gonna be talking about self-determination, the first and the fundamental aspect of autonomy or independence or, freedom from, whatever you wanna call it, self-determination is the first step in any function of organizing a collective group of people for their betterment, politically, tribal, culturally, whatever the case is, no matter what it is. And so we'll go over that next week. And, ladybug. Y'all just see that ladybug? If I would have known it was a ladybug, I wouldn't have flew it off me like that. With that being said, one love, one respect. And, once we get to 100 subscribers, I'll be able to go on live and do this a lot more for y'all. So, one love. Peace.